Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave today, and today we're going to be using Crowne & Crane's The Spice. He who controls the spice controls the shaving. I have to say one thing about it. It's like, yeah, the tub is getting down there. I've used about half of it already. The scent of it used to smell, when I first got it, was more like the original Old Spice scent. But now it's like it's fading. It's like, seriously, it's fading. It's like I might have to put some actual Old Spice in it to get that scent back. It's like one of those things. It's like you have your soaps around forever and a day, and they just go like, oh, they're disappearing. All right, so we're going to be using, well, this thing is empty. Like, yep. London Bridge blades, first use with the Ariana and Evans razor. Yep, we're going to be using that one today. So we'll just see how it goes. But don't worry, I have more of these. I got a full pack right here, replacement. So yeah, one's down to the last one. Got to go run over to the other room and pick up some more. Get them into the stack over here, so I'm never without them. All right, so how's your day going? Mine's like, you know, it's day to day. You know, it's like that old pain hasn't gone completely away, but hopefully things are going good. Hopefully we'll move on with everything. Whoa, how the heck did I do that? Water everywhere. Like a slob this morning. Yeah, definitely. It still has that old spicy scent, but it's kind of fading away. But, you know, it's Crowne & Crane. Still got the soap quality still there. Gotta give it that much. Well, it's like anything, you know, it's like everything fades in time. So got plenty of soap in the bowl here for all my passes. Banana. Yeah. Had a banana for breakfast. It's attacking. Alright, this is an interesting design, this Ariana Evans. You basically got to push it on the bottom, and it's like a lever door. You can see the blade in there, but it's like to load it, one hand is like I push it down on the counter, open it up, and then drop the blade in. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to clamp on your finger and slice your fingers off. It's got a lot of blade gap in it, so it is kind of aggressive. So it's kind of growing on me. When I first got it, I was like, I'm not really a big fan of this lever door system that they got on it, but once I figured out how to operate it without feeling like I'm gonna slice my fingers off inside it, but works fairly decent. I've used it a few times more since they first got it off camera. It was like anything. Gotta respect it. I think it was I got this, I think it was Scott over at Shaving with Pegleg gave it to me. So, what's interesting in the world? Not much. And it's been pretty quiet around here. Yeah. About done with my physical therapy. One more session left. And that's it. Sometimes it's like, you get to the point where, like, am I gaining anything new from keep going other than spending money? Yeah, it's like you just gotta call it good, you know. But it'll help me mostly. It's probably one more dose of injections just to take care of the overall problem. And it's like, you know, pain is like, you know, it's a subjective thing in some ways, but it's there, yeah. But get to the point where you got to figure out, is it worth it? Is it continuing with the way things are going? You never know. It's like, ooh, a little sting in here. A bump right there. I think I just shaved the head off. Or did something. Well, what's new in the world other than chaos and destruction? Not much. The other day, we were having a discussion in my men's group at church, and one of the things was, do you believe in ghosts? I'm like, everybody's like, nah, those things are just like, I'm like, they're real. Like, so one of my friends, he looks over and says, I knew you'd say that. It's like in my associate pastor, I can't say that I agree or disagree because I've seen things that I can't explain. It's like, yeah. Like, he's like he was saying that back when he was a pastor in Kentucky, that, you know, they had an old church they went to, and they were taking photos of the place because it was going to be tore down, you know, and they were taking photos just to a photographer was going to document everything, and they went in and developed the photos, you know, in black and white. When they said one of the photos they developed, it shows like an old monk, you know, because it used to be a monastery type place, and it only showed like his upper body area, and it's like, and he's like, yeah, so what's interesting is it's only showing up is like, did you know that the floor of this place was like 3 feet lower? So it's showing it's like, and they were like, how do we explain this? We can't. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's just certain things you just can't explain. And everybody's like, I don't know about that. And then I told them about my experience in it. And I go, what? Really? And it's like, well, it's like the person that I think was the spirit that's running around was murdered there. So, just gotta say, and they're like, what? Yeah. Certain things you just don't understand. And it's like, then years later, I think it was 2018, my cousin and I and his son and my cousin's son, I guess two cousins and their kids went with us, and we went over to the old farmstead, and it's like it burned down. I think what they did, they purposely burned it down, because it was like no one after we moved out, no one would live there. It's like they'd move in for a while, and then they'd like, it's like, no. So the individuals is like, they'd live there for about a month before they go, nah, we're moving out. So the house burned down. I think it was on purpose, but we were walking around the area, and you walked where they filled in where the basement was, and you walk through it, and all of a sudden you just feel, it's like you're stepping forward, and all of a sudden you just feel cold. It's like where the house was cold. And you're like, My cousins are like, you feel that? And I was like, yeah, I feel it. Hey, I'm back. It's like, I'm leaving though. Ooh, shaved the head off my skin tag. What happens when I use a little more aggressive razor? Starts peeling off body parts. But yeah, it's like you look at things and you're like, there's certain things you just can't explain. And it's like you talk about it with other individuals, and they just can't. Some people that are just like, yeah, whatever. Good story, and you're like, okay, yeah, there's no way to convince you, but hey, it's like, I've seen things. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you caught it. There's a new trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie, which I think probably what this was. The whole conversation is like kind of the tip of my tongue here, but God, what's it? I seen a trailer and it's like all these people are on the beach, and all of a sudden you got this storm rolls in, and all these people are freezing like popsicles. It's like. Is whatever ghost it is coming in as evil spirit is freezing people into little human sickles. Kind of cool. Looking forward to it. I loved all those Ghostbusters movies, except for that one where all the women. I was like, that's like Man Haters Woman Club or something. I think the name of the title is. That one sucked horribly. It was bad. It's like I watched it once with my wife, and my wife was like, that was horrible. That was just rude. Like there was no humor in it or anything. It's just like, ugh. And I watched what was it? Hidden Strike, I think is the name of it. It was on Netflix. I think it's Netflix. Or maybe it was... Might have been Netflix. It was Jackie Chan and John Cena were in it. We started watching it. We watched maybe 15, 20 minutes of it, and my wife's like, why are we watching this movie? This sucks. This is horrible. She just kept bitching and moaning about it. Why are we continue watching this? And she's just like, this is terrible. And like, okay, so I stopped and we watched something else. And later that night, I started watching it. And next thing I was like, about 10 minutes after we quit watching it together, it's like, then it turned into a Jackie Chan movie. I was like, hey, this is a Jackie Chan movie. You know, it's like he was trying to do kind of a semi-serious thing in the beginning. And then it turned into him and John Cena were doing stuff together. And John Cena does pretty good. He does a serious / comedy type movies too, so I like him. I thought his Peacemaker, that was hilarious. I was like watching that. I was like, man, this is hilarious. I wonder if they're coming out with another season of that. Kind of shows what my kind of humor is. It's like dumb dad joke movies, like, which my wife just like rolls her eyes half the time. Which is my brother-in-law. He's like, he'll say something, I'll just go bam, blot out something really quick, and he's like, you're good. You're good with those dad jokes. You just, like, they're always right there. Like, yeah. Gotta keep that humor right at the tip of your tongue, just ready to unload, which drives my wife and daughter crazy. They just kind of look at me, seriously, you said that? Yeah, I did. There's this one comedian. Some of you may have heard of him, Henry Cho. He's a Korean guy that grew up in the South, so he's got a Southern accent. And he's, yep, I grew up. I was the only Asian in the 4-state quadrant. Like, and he's hilarious. And my wife finds him humorous, and it's like, so do I. Every once in a while, something new will pop up on Facebook or YouTube, and I'll play it while she's sitting there, and she listens to it. She starts laughing and things like, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, there are times, it's like when my back was just bothering the hell out of me. And I'm sitting there just laughing, and my wife looks at me, what is wrong with you? And it's like, oh, I'm in agony. It's like, you're laughing. Yeah. There's humor somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Plus, as you're laughing, it sends different signals to your brain that helps you overcome your issues. And that's a secret of life. Find humor in everything. Hey, you fell on your face. That's funny. But it hurt. Well, it's still funny. Like the old thing is like, a concerned person would get down there and help you up. A good friend would laugh their ass off at you. Like, you walk much? And my humor got seriously ruined when I joined the Army. It's like, there you go. There, if you want to have a bunch of morbid jokes, join the Army. We're a sick bunch of individuals. I'm reading. Got a hard time getting this hair off my upper lip. I think these London Bridges are not liking the combination of this razor, to be honest. Like, when you use certain razors, it's like, if I had this as a can't even talk. Mercor 34C. This London Bridges work great with it. It's like great combination, but I don't know if it's because this is a little more aggressive razor. Not working out very well. Alright, I think we're done. Ooh, a little tingling down the leg. Better watch this. It got a little bit of blood on it. Better wash that out before I... The wife sees that and she'll, you got blood on my towel. Yeah, okay. Alright, got that taken care of. Oh, there it is. I'm like, you sit there going, what the heck am I doing? Well, this is probably going to be tingly. Yep. Not tingly, stingy. All right. Ooh. Yeah, like right there. A little bit right through here. A little stinging. But, you know, it's the new Old Spice. New Old Spice. The new Old Spice. Alright, so there's an affiliate link down below. So if you're getting anything new from the Razor Company, I'd appreciate if you click on the affiliate link and ordered something and then get a little kickback. And eventually we're going to do a giveaway when we get to a certain point for you guys. And I'm leaping all over the place here. So that was Crowne and Cranes today. The spice and everything nice. Yep. It's about half gone. So the tub's going down. It's getting used. And then we had the first use of London Bridge blades with the Ariana and EvansRazor. I think it was from Scott from the Shaving with Peg Leg. I had to think for a second. Man, I'm really weeping here. Well, alright, so that's the shave day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.